Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. Thank you for joining. We're going to continue working on some bee ephemera for my bee journal. And I got a few bits laid out here that I was working on. We did that in the video yesterday. I did this off camera tonight to put some little bling on the bee there. And I think I'm going to use these as tucks because it's got that bling on it. It's going to be hard to write on. So that's what I was thinking with those bits. And so I'm just going to jump in. Oh, and I did share, if anyone had got that that Toomey Welltail punch, I did share a little short showing you how to work on how to use that bit. And I was like everybody else. I was like, well, it is one-sided because, you know, you stuck your paper in there and it hit that little bud up against there, but you fold the paper in half. Works out great. I love that little thing. So, you know, I got a whole couple of pads of papers that I'm going to go through on my day off and punch out some welltails, so I just got them. But I had punched these first, and I was like, well, you know, I can still use that, and both sides will be right side up. Because, you know, if you do a welltail, one side of it is going to be upside down, you know, because it's directional paper. But that's okay. We're going to use that stuff. So that's some tag toppers I made, and I've got... These are some more of those, excuse me, some more of those vellum tags. And I was just going to put these on the background and do them up like I did the other ones with the little dingle-dangle bees on it. So I'm going to glue these down. And I think it did work a little better just using the old glue stick. So I'm going to work on that today. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I do like hearing from you guys in the comments and talking back and forth. Like I said in my video yesterday, I was at work and I had checked the email and commented back on some videos of some regular viewers that they usually comment on just about every video, sure enough, and I greatly appreciate you all for commenting and sharing and telling me that you are liking what you're seeing. So I'm going to continue on. I hope that don't hurt nobody's feelings. Ugh. I just glued that completely wrong, didn't I? Let's see if we can save you, buddy. I should have went on ahead and just glued it on the paper. That's what I should have did instead of trying to put it on this. There we go. Let's smooth it down. And I like that little tear there. I'm going to leave that. I think that's just fine. Let me get some, get a glue wipe over here. Otherwise, baby wipe. Keep that handy. I was not prepared. I ain't got nothing I need. I need to get a glue wipe and a glue spreader. So yeah, today is what? Monday evening. I'm filming this on Saturday, so this will be Monday for you all. And while I was sitting in here working away on this, I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get me a video or two ahead. Because I got to work every night this coming week. So I think I'm just going to try to film a couple of videos right on along. So I may have on the same shirt as I did in the last video. But just know, you know, I'm trying to get some videos done in the same day. So we're going to glue that down. I think that'll work out. Put a lid on this so it don't get dried up. And my scissors here. Let's attempt to cut this. I may have to wind up re-gluing this bit here because I put it down and pulled it up and it may want to act finicky towards me. It might not like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I get quiet when I try to put my glue. I put my scissors onto it because I don't want to cut my tag because that vellum is a little thin. And I gotta concentrate and hold my paper, not cut my fingers. Sometimes, because I can't feel my last couple of fingers, so I'll put them up against the blade like that, so I can guide my paper through my scissors and not hurt myself. I hope everybody's doing well. Our weather has went from, it was spring, it rained a little bit, and now, it's funny, I think it's winter again. Because last night it got down to freezing. I was like, good gracious, go away, winter. You know, if you ain't going to bring snow, you can take the wind on with you somewhere else. We don't want it. We're done with it. And then I was talking to a lady that come into the store. She said, honey, I got to run home. I said, what's the matter? She said, it's supposed to be freezing tonight. I done got, what was it? She said she had potatoes coming up. She had onions coming up. Beans. I was like, ooh, I wouldn't have planted beans this early, but I did that one year. Because, you know, I was like, oh, it's warm. It's going to be warm for a couple of weeks in a row. You know, you looked at 14-day forecast. You're like, oh, I'm set. Nope, you ain't. This is, let's see, this will be the second false spring that we've had in North Carolina. You know, you have the, oh, it's going to warm up a few days. And then you have the, nope, no, it's not. That type of stuff. But, you know, eventually, everybody will be complaining about how hot it is. Because then, you know, it gets hot here and you can't breathe. And it's just that way for 4 months. It's 100 degrees for 4 months, seems like. Not really, it's a little exaggeration, but it is quite hot and humid here. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so humid. And I'm just like, I don't understand why we're so humid. You know, we're at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountain. I don't understand why it gets so humid here, but it does. You walk outside, you feel like you took a shower just walking out your back door. It's just so hot. And it gets hard to breathe like that sometimes. But anyways, that's enough about the weather. I'm not the weather lady. But I do, you know, like to know what's going on in other places. And I heard about that earthquake. I think it was Taiwan. Oh, good gracious, poor people. Bless them, Lord. Pray for them, y'all. Just pray for them. That's sad. We did have an earthquake here, when was it? Last week? In Allegheny County had another earthquake again here, which is a couple counties over from me. I live in Surrey County, North Carolina, in a little town that's known as Mayberry, or at least our town commissioners like to fool everybody and tell them that we're Mayberry. Andy Griffith's home place, that's where I live at. That may be a too much sharing. My family folks will fuss at me. Well, you shouldn't be telling everybody where you live at. Well, I didn't give them my exact address, you know. But yeah, that's where I reside. All right, so now what we're gonna do? I'm gonna smack some vintage photo on that, just a little bit around them edges where I just cut it. Just knock that down. Am I in frame or am I just holding everything up to me? I feel like I'm sitting back here because I don't want to get my face or my hair, mainly just my hair. Because it's the weekend, you know, I didn't go out of the house, so I said, well, they ain't going to see me on camera, so I ain't going to comb this mop of hair I got. I got some really thick hair. I normally just keep it up in a bun on the top of my head like, you know, a school teacher used to. But, yeah. So, it's being a little wild and unruly today. As long as it's out of my face. Gets out of my face and off my neck, I'm fine with that. I like my hair a little long, but not, you know, real long. But I don't like it in my face either. I feel like I have to keep smacking it out of my face and out of my eyes. I don't like that, so I keep it pinned up most of the time. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Good job, me. So I am going to do, you know, the little dangly bits. Because I like that. I think that's pretty. And again, I got these little bronze beads off of Tamu. And then I got these bulb pins also off of Tamu. Had these for a while. I had different colors. You got the rose gold, the regular gold. And then you got silver there. And there's some black ones in there. Where's the bronze ones at? There you are. There's the bronze. So yeah, and it was just like a mixed set. I ordered a couple of them because they give them to me for one of them select your items for 99-cent type deal. So that's what I did. I looked at. I got a rose gold and a bronze. That's colorblind, I reckon. Alright, let's see. Now, that ain't right. That's pewter. Well, now there's 4 colors in here, y'all. 4 or 5 colors. Alright, so look. We've got black, we've got pewter, we've got bronze, we've got rose gold. We have silver. Is that all of them? Yeah, 5 colors. There's the bronzy one. It looks different. I don't know. You look different from the one I got down there, buddy. Well, let's see what else we got in here. Because both of them looks different to me. Well, I'm just going to take this one and put it back in there because it's getting on my nerves. There we go. We'll just fix that, won't we? Alright, now that I've showed you all the bulb pins that I bought, let's put them out, get them out the way. And these little jars, I got them at the Dollar Tree. Thought they was cute, little storage jars, and they had some little mason jars. And I got those at the Dollar Tree. They was been a little bit. So what I did was they had these little buttons and these little jars like this that could set like this or like that. And I just bought 4 of the jars that had the buttons in it. It was multicolored, different sizes, shapes, different colors. And I just separated them out to go with some of the buttons that I had already. So yeah, I like, little stuff like at the Dollar Tree. Did I ink around you? No, I don't know if I did or not. But we're going to do it just to good measure it. I think I did that one. You can tell a little bit. Yep. So put them on there. Put it through. And there we go. Oh, yes. Oh, look that cute. Love that. I'll probably make up a bunch of these type of things like that for just, different journals. That's a good little idea. I gotta get me some more little trinklets. Some more little, what do you call these, charms. I gotta find me some roses for sure. Roses and sunflowers. Oh, I can't see to get that one pinned in there. There you go. Put it in the light. Blind. Look at that. Ain't that sweet? I love that. Okay, quit playing with it. Alright, and so then I did this. And this is that lace I keep telling you about where I thought it looked like a bee that I'm going to run down the side of my pages. I just had a snippet of that and just stuck it on that tag or pull. Alright, let's get this ephemera pouch that I showed you. I still got to put something over that. What am I going to put on there? I don't know. Don't know. I don't want to put nothing too light. I think I done used up all my sticker bits. I don't know. We'll figure out something. I may take and fussy cut one of these bees out of a scrap of this right here and put it there. Yeah, I may do something like that. Or this black bee on the black paper here would work. Just fussy cut him out. Because I got some scrap of that left. These are going to be full page covers in my journal. Because I've got one paper where I was cutting the samples out of the whale tail. The back of it's white. So I cut it down 8.5 by 11. So the white is going to be covered with these. And I'll wait to punch them and do that whenever I figure out where it's going to be in the journal. Okie doke. Alright, so I went ahead. I cut this pocket, and what I did here was took a not vanilla, stop it. It was cream colored cardstock, and and I took and did a stencil on it, front and back, and I thought maybe I could use it for tags or whatever in this. But I think right now what I'm going to do is use it. I cut it down to use for a few pockets and stuff. So I went ahead and inked that up, rounded the corners, and did a pull on it. And I'm just going to glue it down right here in my ephemera holder. And get my glue to work. Really hadn't had to use my white glue a whole lot. Maybe why it's not wanting to come out, because I hadn't used it. So I'm just going to slide it right here, even it up in between those two natural bends that was on this little package piece. Put a little pinch in it like that at the front so it'll pucker up at the top. So when you glue it down, you'll run your finger around your edges. You'll take the top and just put a little pinch on it, and it'll pucker up for you. So that way you can fill it with stuff. Okay, so then the reason why I got this paper out here to start with is because I was going to show you what I've done. So these are stickers actually, and so what I did was I just trimmed up around this bee. So I'm going to lay it down, and you can tell where I've been doing it with the vellum and the other bee things. I just take my dauber and just go around on some tissue paper, or, you know, book page, whatever you want to use it on, and just knock that white bit down off of it. Then I'm going to put it on the top. Get what, and see, and it knocks that white down. So I was thinking, I got this washi tape here that's got the black with the beehive bee comb thing on it. If I can find the end of it, I was wanting to run a strip across that and put that bee under it. I can't find the end of it. I should have did that before I got on camera. I'll be sitting here 30 minutes hunting that. Oh, look, well, there we go. So I was thinking I just wanted to take and just run a strip across there like that. I'm just going to eyeball it best I can, put it in the middle, stick it down, and then I'll cut whatever bit off that I don't need on there. As soon as I find my little cutty scissors. Just want it right up to the edge and cut that bit off. There we go. Okay. So then that'll be the inside of my ephemera holder for one of my pockets. Now these little things are a trick here. So I didn't know that these were stickers. I thought, you know, so you just have to peel that off. Put it down as centered as I can. Oops, don't tear his wings off. You already amputated a leg. We can't have another amputee bee. Alright, there we go. I like that. I think that's going to be cute. And I'll just do a little varnish on that, because I didn't put no extra glue on him. I just want to make sure he's good and down. There we go. I didn't want to press too hard on my pocket. I might have moved it, but so there's the bee ephemera journal for the front. I just got to find something to go on that piece. Let's see what we got here. I don't have any more sticky bits. Will that go across that? I think I'm just going to take some of this foil washi tape here. If I can find the end of it. I think I'm just going to run that across there. What do y'all think? Is that going to look tacky? I think that's going to look a little tacky. I can just cover up just the words on it. Let's just cut it, because I'm going to roll it out a mile. Just go ahead and cut it. And if you don't use it on this, you'll use it on something else. Whoops, don't put it down yet. Let's just see. We can just get the words covered is what I'm wanting to do. Look, now it looks like it's got a Band-Aid on it. I don't like that. I don't like it. Maybe we can cut it to the shape of this side over here. Maybe that would help me like it a little better. Let's see. I don't like that squared up because, like I said, it looks like it's got a Band-Aid on it. Let's try to just cut that a little more. The shape of the folder. There we go. And this here is just me. This is just, you know, I hadn't planned on this. This is just live crafting. Most of the time I'll come on and I'll try to have something lined up to what, you know, I have an idea of what I want to do with it, and I'm going to work on that on the video so I don't fibble and fumble around. And I still wind up doing it with words and such. Excuse me again. I'm sorry I am so clammed up. The allergies are wearing me out. Well, I don't like that. I don't mind that too bad. What do you guys think? I think that's alright. I like that, actually. And then down here it just says, have a good day. I mean, you know, we'll leave that. I need to cover up this back bit here. We need to cover you up. And I think this right here will be set. And what I'm going to do is probably, let's get us a ruler. Let's get us a ruler here. Measure this a little bit. 3 7/8 by 5. And then I'm just going to cover that little bit up in there. It's got writing on it. That's all I'm going to do. And I got this off of Toomey as well. It's one of those 0 rulers where it's got the 0 in the middle and you measure on either side. And then it has a 12-inch ruler with all the 16ths all the way down. I like that pretty good. Alright, me yapping my jaws. Now, what did I say that was? Across 3 7/8 by 5. Let's get over here and get that cut off. And I got my my scoreboard cutter. I think I'm gonna leave it set up over here on my little side table, so I don't have to keep fumbling and bringing back and forth. 3 7/8. Nope, that's 4 7/8. Look at the top of it, crack nugget. Look at the top of it. By 5. There we go. Now we got us a cover. Let's see if we can't do some, we'll just glue that right down right there. Sure enough. Yep, like that. I don't think I'm going to round the edges on it or nothing. And see, and then you can journal on that too. Good job. Alrighty. Where's my glue? Get it from myself over here, my other ephemera bits. And this piece was, just came off of Etsy. Like I said, I downloaded it was tea and coffee dyed paper. And then, whoops. And that's what I just double printed it because I wasn't sure if I was going to use this as a fill-in journal page or a backer page. Just stick that down there just to cover that writing up. And I still wanted that stuff around the back of it, around the outside, and I didn't want to cover the whole back. Here, look, you got like that excess glue off of there. Wipe my glue off of this. We're gonna throw you away because you're just nasty. What did I do with my done lost one of them already. I done lost one of my baby wipes. If y'all see it floating around somewhere, holler at me. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take my glue spreader and we're going to spread this glue underneath there out so it gets good good adhesion to the back of this, because it is a little slicker. I think I'm going to like that, sure enough. I do like that. The more I look at it, the better it looks. And I know that's wet, and I just wiped it across that, but it'll be all right. That's going to dry right up. And I didn't ink around it because, you know, like I said, it's coffee ink dyed already, so I didn't feel that I needed to do any inking on it. There'll be the back of it, and there's the front, and there's the inside. So whatever little bits of ephemera that we have that I do not use as decoration bits in this journal, and I learned this trick. Take your pocket, and where your paper is, it's down, but while it's still wet, the fibers of the paper, you know, you just hold it down, and you can take your bone folder and stick it in there in your pocket, and it'll spread that pocket out a little bit. So then, like, whatever bits of ephemera I don't use, we'll stick in here, and we'll close it up, and that'll be in the front of the journal. And I think that's going to be plumb cute. Oh, you know what I did not do? I didn't cover that bit up. We got to do that. We can't have that. Alright, so let's see. Whatever kind of stuff we got over here. I got another washi. It's got a little pretty bee. Well, let's find the end of you. I know y'all was like, well, I didn't want to watch this lady sit here full of washi tape all night, hunting the ends, but, you know, it's part of the process. Is that going to be, it's going to tire. Yes, you are, because you're not new anymore. And I'm not sure where I got these from. Oh, no. See, I want to put that down that, and I don't think that's going to cover that up. You're going to see it. I think it's going to be cute, though, if I get it to work. I can't get it apart. Oh, it wants to tear. I hate washi that does that. That irritates me so much. I saw somebody had some the other day that was backed washi, and I was like, now, yeah, I can roll with that and get it and wash it on the roll. But anyways, I was like, yeah, I could use that. So I'm just going to take and run this little strip of washi right down here. That's what I'm going to do. And cover that bit up. So it holds it in place, and then it keeps it from, you know, sticking anybody. If somebody's grandbaby or small kids gets a hold of it, it ain't going to stick them. And I didn't want anybody to get injured. Ooh, don't let me put my head in the... You see all my hair sticking out. Alrighty, there we go. And my head was probably all in it, y'all. But I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm just going to flip it over here. I'm going to fine-tuning scissors and snip that bit off. And do the same on this side. There we go. I didn't fine-tune that piece a little bit. It's still sticking on me. I think my scissors just folded it down is all that did. There we go. Alright. And a helpful little trick on cleaning your scissors. If they get sticky, you know, cut and washi tape and double-sided tape and stuff, because that's what this is mainly for, my little bitty ones. Is I normally just cut washi tape and double-sided tape with that. Take and get you, some people use the alcohol wipes. Be careful with that, because if your scissors are sharp, it will slice your finger. So I would take a washcloth and put rubbing alcohol on it, and I would clean it with that, so that way, you know, the washcloth's a little thicker. You just got to be careful about how much pressure you put on it, because you don't want to slice your finger with a pair of scissors and have, you know, have to have a band-aid on you. But yeah, that's a helpful little tip about cleaning your scissors or any of your cutting tools like that. Now see? Alright, so now we probably need to put a strip over here to make it match. Do we want to do that? Do we want to fool with this tape that much? Yeah, let's go ahead and just put one. Well, I could have probably put that a little straighter, but it'll be okay. We'll put this one straight, hopefully. There we go. The main thing was I was wanting to cover that up, so let nobody hurt herself on it. And I done got my other ephemera pack envelope and papers ready to go. So I'm not going to worry about the windows in it. I'm just going to take and just cover the whole envelope. And then that way I'm going to add a pocket on the outside with just this same piece of paper here. Since I done cut it up, I'm just going to add a pocket with that. Make it into ephemera pieces. And so there is our one of our ephemera holders. I think that turned out cute. So see, like it came when it was already had the natural bends in it. So I like that. I think that's going to be pretty. Might need to ink around a piece right here. Let's see where you at. Oh yeah, that's where the tape's at. Duh. That's where you put the tape at, knucklehead. There we go. Oh yeah. I like that a bit. So then you'll take and wrap that around and wrap this around, and then that'll be tied in a bow on the front. Is the intent for it, but you can use however you'd like. And I did take and put fabric tack on the ends so they won't fray out. So yeah, that is plumb cute. I like that. That was good. Okay, so let's see what else we got. What time is it? Oh, 20, what is that? 22, 32 minutes. Okay. So what I want, this is, you know, it's a basic junk mailback envelope. I cut it down to 7 inches. And I'm just going to cover it with this paper. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do. And that'll be my ephemera pack for the back side. So let's see if we can't get that done and not make too big of a mess. And hopefully not glue my envelope together. The last time, I know somebody was hollering at me because, so like on these junk mail envelopes, let me get one that's, that one, well, that one's cut open, but anyway, so like the little flaps here, you don't want to glue your whole flap. You'll just want to glue where it meets the envelope so that it will open properly. And then you won't have to fight your tag to go down in it. That was my situation the last time I covered one of these. Let's see, let's just go ahead and just put the glue on the envelope and slap this paper on here and get that done real quick. And then I'll let it dry a little bit, and then I'll cut a thumb hole at the top of it. Okay, so now I'm going to try my best to lay this down where I don't have to do a whole bunch of inking or a whole bunch of cutting. Because I tried to have it to where it would meet right up to the edge and fold it. And I gotta be careful because I put a bunch of glue on it and I'll wind up gluing it together. That's probably what's going to happen. I'll wind up gluing it together and have to recut the top of it, which that's okay. We can always take a little trim and snip off of it if we need to. No big deal. So I'm going to take at the top and I'm going to pull it down because I don't want my glue to spread out over the top. And then that'll smooth my glue out. So I don't want it to close my close my tag holder up, and it's probably going to get a piece of paper towel and like right along that edge is what I'm going to do. Get some of that extra glue up. Probably be better to use your bone folder so you can get down in there to smooth that out. Yeah, there we go. Use what you got. I like making these envelope things. I know the first one that I did on camera, I was real nervous about it because I was like, you know, I know somebody's going to ask me for measurements and I have no clue. I'm just, you know, wrapping the paper around it. But it turned out pretty. It did take me an hour to do it. But that was, you know, because after I got done, I was like, well, you put that journal card in there and it's got a window on it. You're going to see that. So, good. Let's smooth this side down. That paper's thin. I put way too much glue on it. What was you trying to do, lady? Okay. Just make sure we got that excess glue off of here where we want to keep our envelope open at the back. And I'm going to take and I'm going to wrap this sucker up. I love this concept of just, you know, getting a whole sheet of paper and just wrapping it so you don't have to piece it together. I love that. And I think it was Miss Eve off of Scrapbooking with Me that I saw that lady do that first. So I don't know if anyone else did it before her, but I'm just letting you all know that that's where I saw it at. And I'm just going to run a slim little bead right here on this. And then I'm going to cut it a little bit longer than my envelope, about maybe an 1/8 of an inch, 1/16, probably an 1/8 to a 1/2 inch more. Split the side and wrap it around. So it's got a little thicker at the top. So it'll handle that pulling a tag in and out. Okay, and I had already pre-folded it. So hopefully this will work. We're about to find out, aren't we? Get some of that extra glue up. Alright, now I need to cut this real quick. So I'm just going to do it with scissors. I need to cut it real quick like, so I don't want to get my envelope glued together in there. So right here's where my envelope is. And I'm just going to cut right here, right up above it, as straight as I can. That's why I like to use a paper trimmer, because I'm not good at cutting straight with the scissors. No ma'am. I'm going to take the side of it right here and just clip right down to where the top of my envelope is on that side piece like that. And you may have to do where you folded it, you'll have to do it at a angle like a V shape. Just right down to your envelope. Take that off. See, and then you have both sides of your envelope. So then you can take and you can angle these more to fold over your tag spot here. That's what I'm doing. So then we'll take these pieces and we'll go ahead and cut them at an angle right at the corner of my envelope. And you can feel your envelope in here. You can feel. And if you cut your envelope, that's okay. Don't worry about that. You're just cutting it so you can tuck your paper over the top edge of it, so your envelope will be sturdier at the top. And I'm making this look more difficult than it is, really. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just my hands and my inabilities. But see how I just tuck and wrap that right around the top of that envelope? That's why I was doing that for. So you take and you'll cut at an angle on each corner of your envelope. Open it up. And it's wet, you know, because you use wet glue. And you're just going to take and wrap that top piece around the top of that edge of that. And pinch it down in there as close as you can get it. And then I may put a little trim on that just to even it up. See, that's a little wonky. That's a little wonky. But yeah. Alrighty, then we can use this piece for something else at a later date if we'd like. Alright, so the top's up there. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to know where my top was, so when I continue to spread this glue out, I didn't close my top up. That was the whole reason why I went ahead and did that finishing touch up there. Because, see, on this side my glue's already spread out, but over here I've got a bunch of glue right here that I need to take care of and get it worked out to the edge somewhere. And I just didn't want to I didn't want to mess up and go the wrong way and glue my envelope together on the inside. See, now I can come this way at the open end and spread that glue. And you can put this down with glue stick. I just chose to do it with the wet glue. This is a little less tedious for my hands at the moment, holding the glue stick and you know. But yeah. So where's my scissors at? So then you want to take, and this excess piece here, you want to trim right up to your envelope. Don't cut your envelope. Just right up to it. Just as close as you can get it without cutting your envelope. And then I'll spread the glue some more. Make sure that's good and down. Now you can take this and it will be, it feels kind of padded. You can cut the tops of it and make it a tag and put a tag in it. So I think what I'm going to do, because when I cut it, it had windows like here and up here, and that's why I said I wanted to put a pocket on it. So I'm going to take this and put a pocket here around the tops and put a pull on it, and then I'll stuff it full of ephemera. This here is I don't know if some of you have seen it or not, how new you are to crafting. This is just one of those old chipboard things where they want you to get a credit card in the mail. So I've got like a small tag edge, and I've got a bigger tag edge, and then another bigger tag edge. And I just done that because sometimes it's hard for me to cut the corner and then flip it over and hold it because I can't pinch. So that's a little easier for me to do that. So that's what I was wanting to show you. And it's really no kind of angle measurements, just whatever you felt like cutting. You know, like this would be for a smaller tag. This would be for a larger tag. And that'd be kind of for a larger, and then this would be for like a medium tag. And by larger, I'm saying like, you know, 3 inches or more for larger tags. Medium tags down to about 2 inches. And then you've got cutters to where you can buy these cutters where it'll do, what is it? 2.5 inches, 2 inches, and 1.5 inches. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at Michael's. You can order it online on Amazon, whatever. I think even Toomey has this. So, yeah. But yeah, that's a helpful little thing. And, because most of the time when I was cutting tags, I was used to, you know, I'd snip one side, pick the corner up, flip it over, and cut the other side so they would be even. So like, say this was the corner of this, so I would snip that, take it and flip it around to where the top piece, and then that would be, you know, my tag sides would be even. But I did that because sometimes I can't hold that little bitty bit. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I want to trim that up, but I don't really want to. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Because if I trim it, then, you know, the whole purpose of me folding that over was to cover that top. Let me get that piece back out of there. I can fold it over a little better, because I don't want to see my envelope up here in the corner. There we go. I'm going to have to do it anyway, so I got to put glue on it. Yeah, I got to put glue on it. Now I am going to do this with a glue stick, just so I don't have the wet glue running out in my envelope. After all that fighting not to glue it together, I would with the wet glue right now. That would surely be my luck. I did all that fighting not to have it glued together. Well, slide down in there. Okay. And we'll flip it and fold our other side up and glue it. Just that way, if you put any embellishments or bling or lace or anything like that on your tag that you put in here, you won't have to worry about it catching on that lip. And that's just sturdying up the top of the pocket tag is all you're doing right here. So see how I did that? I'm just sturdying up that pocket tag. That's all I'm doing. And that did fold the envelope down. That's how come it's not even. But that's okay. There we go. Put the glue up. So then, any little bits that you didn't get glued down, you can go back. Like, see, like right here, this piece wants to come off, so I'm going to go back with my wet glue. Just run a little bead right here, and we'll just seal that up. And you take your wet glue off with you, and you'll just seal that on up. Yep, I think I like that. That's going to be plumb cute, ain't it? Yes, ma'am. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to ink around it. I'm going to show you that. I was wanting to wait till maybe the glue dried a little bit, just in case so it wouldn't get on my inker. You can do that, but you know, I'm not going to wait, because you know, we're shooting a video and we want to show you what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you what it's going to be. So see, like, you put the ink around it. Let me get my my pull here. I was kind of waiting for the top of it to dry a little bit. Even that up. This is going to be rough. Oh, yeah, because it was still wet with the glues. That's why I was waiting. Okay. So then you got your pull piece there. And if you want, you can take underneath and round these edges right here. You would do it, take underneath and do it. So it kind of just puts a round on it. So it's not so squared up either. Now that one I would probably want to ink it all the way around. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to finish it on up and ink it all the way around real quick. And I'll let you guys go for the day. While I'm inking this, I want to say thank you so much for everybody who has been watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate your comments and subscribing. I really do appreciate that. I'm having so much fun making these videos, because my kids are like, Mama, you're doing good on YouTube. And I said, well, you know, I mean, which I've not, you know, took off, like, you know, rocketed to the top overnight or nothing like that. But, I mean, you know, I didn't think, like I said, I'd have anybody subscribe to my channel, for one. Or for two, you know, comment and ask me any questions about anything that I was doing. You know, like I said, I just thought I'd come in here, and while I was sitting here crafting and scrapping, I would just shoot videos and see what happened. But I am so grateful for the views that I have got and the subscribers that I have got, and I appreciate you all for doing that and being so kind to me. This great bunch of people. This community, I tell you what, the crafting community is awesome. We pull together. The ones that I've talked to, or and there was one lady. She had asked about craft shares, and I wasn't sure what that was. And I'm just letting you know, sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what that is, because like I said, I am new to this, And I don't have a P.O. box or nothing like that yet. I don't have an Etsy set up yet or anything like that. And I just was coming on, shooting some videos of what I was making for my loved ones at the time. And then, later on, if something happened, it took off and people were interested and wanted some of my artwork or whatever, then, then I would look into that. But at the moment, like I said, I have, nothing. I have an Instagram that I have no clue about how to do nothing to it. So that, so I just wanted to say I'm very appreciative of what I do have and the people that has chose to watch my videos. You don't understand. I don't know how to say thank you enough. I really don't, but I greatly appreciate it. Alrighty, so that's going to be our little ephemera pack for the back. And I'll finish it. All I'm going to do is put this pocket on it and maybe put a little bling or a little bit of lace on it, nothing too special, because like I said, it's going to have ephemera built up here. So, and then we'll put a few large tags. This is the large tag that I was going to put on the inside like this, but yeah, so I may need to cut that a little bit, so I didn't want it sticking out that far, maybe about to here. We'll cut that down a little bit, so then I can decorate this up too as well. And we'll have that there. So I like that. But anyways, thanks so much. I hope you all have enjoyed the video, and I hope you all enjoy your day, enjoy your crafting, enjoy your family, and come back and watch this, and we'll finish this here bee journal up. Y'all have a good day.